Hi, I'm TJ with Living in South Carolina. If you're thinking about moving to Greenville, or you already live here and you're thinking about looking for new adventures, this video is for you. One of the biggest perks of living in the upstate is how close you are to the mountains, to the lakes, and other cool towns. But with so many options, it's hard to know where to start. Today, I'm sharing some of my favorite day trips from Greenville, South Carolina, all within about an hour and a half. Whether you're into hiking, food, or family-friendly fun, you'll find something here. And remember, if you have any questions about neighborhoods, housing costs, or which area fits your lifestyle, our real estate division is here to help. Just email info@livinginsc.com and a local expert will get right back to you. First up is Asheville, North Carolina, just about an hour north of Greenville on I-26. This is one of the most popular day trips for a reason. Asheville blends a vibrant mountain town energy with a serious art and food scene. You can spend your morning touring the Biltmore Estate, which is still America's largest privately owned home. Beyond the mansion itself, there are gardens, trails, and even a winery on the property. If you're not into tours, just driving through the estate grounds is an experience. After that, head on over to the River Arts District, where old warehouses have been converted into working studios. You can watch glassblowers, painters, and sculptors at work, then grab a coffee at one of the micro roasters tucked between the galleries. If craft beer is more your style, Asheville has more breweries per capita than almost any city in the US. You could literally spend an entire afternoon hopping from one to the next. For a family-friendly stop, try the WNC Nature Center, or one of the parks along the French Broad River. And if you have any time left at the end of the day, take a quick drive on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Even a 30-minute stretch gives you mountain vistas that feel like a postcard. Going on a weekday helps you skip some of the weekend crowds and makes parking a lot easier. Asheville really feels like a complete change of scenery without a long drive. Second is Lake Keowee, about 45 minutes west of Greenville. This lake is one of the upstate's best kept secrets. It's over 18,000 acres of water with 300 miles of shoreline, and it's known for being exceptionally clean because it's a Duke Energy reservoir. If you like boating, there are multiple marinas where you can rent pontoons, jet skis, or paddle boards for the day. South Cove County Park offers a big swimming area, playground, and a covered picnic shelters. High Falls County Park has a historic grist mill, nature trails, and a campground if you decide to extend your trip overnight. For anglers, Lake Keowee is stocked with bass. Fishing from the shore is easy and there are plenty of docks. If you don't own a boat, there's also companies that deliver kayaks and paddle boards right to the park. On summer weekends, you'll see everything from families tubing behind ski boats to retirees quietly fishing at dawn. It's an easy day trip because you can pack a cooler, bring your chairs, and set up on the beach by mid-morning. By dinner time, you're back in Greenville with no long drive home. Next is Caesars Head State Park, about an hour north of Greenville. This park is a part of the larger Mountain Bridge Wilderness area, so you're looking at more than 60 miles of connected trails. The big draw is the Caesars Head Overlook at 3,200 feet. On a clear day, you can see Table Rock, the Piedmont, and even into North Carolina. In the fall, thousands of hawks migrate through here. It's one of the top raptor watching sites in the Southeast. If you're up for hiking, the Ravencliff Falls Trail leads to a suspension bridge with a 420-foot waterfall view. It's moderate in difficulty, but the payoff is huge. There are also shorter loops like the Devil's Kitchen Pass if you want to just taste the scenery. This is a park where season matters. Go early in the morning or late in the afternoon for summer. Cooler temps, October leaf colors, all the whole nine. Parking fills up fast on weekends, so arrive early. You'll feel like you've driven hours into the mountains, even though you left Greenville less than an hour ago. Another must-see is Table Rock State Park, just under an hour from Greenville. This is one of South Carolina's signature state parks. The Table Rock Trail is a strenuous but iconic hike, about 7 miles round trip with 2,000 feet of elevation gain. At the summit, you'll get panoramic views of the entire upstate. It's a local rite of passage. If you're not ready for that level of challenge, there are easier options like the Carrick Creek Trail, which loops past a series of small waterfalls. At the base of the mountain, there's a family-friendly lake with a swim beach, paddle boats, and canoe rentals. There's also a visitor center with exhibits about Civilian Conservation Corps that built many of the park structures. Bring a picnic or use one of the grills near the lake to have a full day outdoors. Because Table Rock connects to the Foothills Trail, serious hikers sometimes use it as a jumping off point for longer backpacking trips. But for a simple day trip, you can hike a bit, swim, and be back in Greenville just in time for dinner. For a small town feel, head to Hendersonville or Flat Rock. About 45 minutes away, Hendersonville's main street is lined with boutiques, cafes, ice cream shops. In the summer, they host free outdoor concerts and a weekly farmers market. Flat Rock is home to Carl Sandburg Home National Historic Site, where you can tour the Pulitzer Prize-winning poet's house and walk trails around the property. There's even a goat farm where kids can pet the animals. In the fall, this area becomes apple country. Local orchards like Skytop and Justus offer you pick apples, cider donuts, and hay rides. It's a perfect family outing. And because it's cooler at this elevation, it's also nice to escape from Greenville's summer heat. If you want a little culture, check out the schedule at Flat Rock Playhouse. It's the official state theater of North Carolina and has surprisingly high quality productions for such a small town. Between shopping, history, and fresh mountain air, it's a relaxing change of pace. Another hidden gem is Georgia's State Park, just over the North Carolina line, about 75 minutes from Greenville. It's 7,500 acres of rugged terrain with some of the best waterfalls in the region. One of the most popular hikes is Rainbow Falls, a 150-foot cascade that creates mist and rainbows on sunny days. Just upstream is Turtleback Falls, where adventurous swimmers slide down the rock into a pool below. If you prefer something tamer, there are several overlooks you can reach with very short walks from the parking area. Georges is also a hotspot for rare plants and wildlife. You'll see signs about protecting the habitat. There are picnic areas, primitive campsites, and fishing spots all along the river. Because it's less developed than other parks, it stays quieter even on the weekends. Bring sturdy shoes, water, maybe a change of clothes if you're planning to wade in the water. It feels like a true escape into the wild without the long drive to western North Carolina. All of these destinations are close enough for a spontaneous outing, but a little planning makes them even better. Check the weather before you head to the mountain trails or lakes. Pack snacks and water since some areas are remote. Go early to beat traffic and get parking. Season matters. Apple orchards in the fall, waterfalls in the spring, leaf color in October. Living in Greenville means you don't have to choose between city life and outdoor adventure. You can spend Saturday morning at the farmer's market downtown and be on a mountain trail by noon, or do a quick lake trip after work on a summer evening. That's one of the biggest lifestyle perks people don't realize until they move here. Now to recap, Asheville for the art, food, and a totally different vibe. Lake Kiwi for crystal clear water and family-friendly fun. Caesar's Head and Table Rock for mountain views and hiking. Hendersonville and Flat Rock for small town charm and apple orchards. Georgia State Park for waterfalls and rugged trails. All of these are within about an hour and a half of Greenville, which is why the upstate is such a great home base for exploring. If you're considering a move to Greenville, we can help you understand the market, compare the neighborhoods, and find the right fit for your lifestyle. Email info@livinginsc.com or drop your questions in the comments. And if you're already a local, share your own favorite day trip destinations. Someone new to the area will thank you. If this video helped you, subscribe for more honest, practical insights about living in South Carolina. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.